Hey guys, oh my goodness, it's been a long 6 days. It's been about a week since I gave birth. I finally took a shower. I know it's like disgusting and TMI, but I finally was able to put the baby down and take a shower and feel like a normal human being for like 5 seconds, because I'm breastfeeding and she is constantly cluster feeding right now. Like, I finally got her, because I'm supplementing as well because she has jaundice and they want her to poop as much as possible for it to go down. It's at a manageable level, but they just want it to keep coming down. They were that's one of the reasons that I wasn't let out of the hospital initially, because of that. So I had to stay one more night for them to monitor her and take another blood test to make sure that it was going down with some formula, which it did, like slightly while I was in the hospital. But they're like, okay, you're okay to go home. You're gonna have to bring her back the next day for another assessment, and then a week later we're gonna check her again with your pediatrician. So I've been breastfeeding first and then offering formula second, because my milk, I think it's coming in already. I can tell because my boobs feel heavier, but I'm not producing so much milk that she's full on that. She'll end up falling asleep at each boob, and I have to like wake her back up to get some formula in her. She's drinking 1 ounce of formula, and I'm guessing whatever she's getting from my boobs is enough. She's gained weight versus losing weight. Most of the time babies lose weight the first week, but she's gained a couple of ounces, which is a good sign. And she has had regular poops and wet diapers. I know, I love these conversations, right? So now that I feel better that she's okay and I don't feel like she's going to have a fit if I'm not around, I didn't go far. I just went down the street to pick up some formula, because I had been on whatever the hospital gave, and they gave me 3 little bottles, and then I had thankfully been smart enough to figure that, you know, this might happen, or might not have been able to breastfeed. So I already was prepared with a couple of bottles of ready to use Enfamil for newborns, because I know the hospital doesn't give you that many. They gave me 2 to take home, which is like not enough. And then it's a little 20 ounce 40 ounce bottles, and so I had gotten coupons from Enfamil, thankfully, because I signed up for a bunch of websites that send me like samples. I have 3 Similac containers that I wish I could donate somewhere, because I'm not going to use them. And Enfamil sent me a sample, 4 samples, 2 Gentle Ease and 2 newborn formulas ready to use, and coupons. Plus I got 2 other rebate coupons, so I had like $18 worth in coupons to buy the ready to use formula. So I'm down to my last 3 bottles. So I decided to take advantage of the fact that my daughter is asleep right now. Daddy is home watching her like a hawk, and I wanted to go outside by myself for a few, like, I want to say I'm on my 45 minutes out of the house to just get away for a minute. I've been confined to that house and to a room specifically with this kid, and I love her and all that, but I needed to be outside in the sun for a second and take a shower and walk for a minute and get, you know, the groceries done, which is not a lot that we need. I just need to stock up on a few things, including grabber formula. So being outside and alone has never felt this good to me. My body's still aching, like I can still feel lower back pain. My uterus is still kind of contracting, getting back to normal, especially when I breastfeed. Breastfeeding is hurting me in the initial latch, but afterwards it's tolerable. I did have one night where I was literally almost in tears. She was cluster feeding like crazy. She wouldn't let me put her down, and I was on zero sleep, and I was so scared that I was going to drop her or fall asleep with her in my arms, or you know, if I laid her next to her in my bed, that I was gonna roll over her. Like I don't co-sleep. Now we did with Artemis now after he was 2 though, and I never co-slept with him while he was an infant. It just freaks me out. So yeah, I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't breastfeed because there's no one I can ask for help. I was about to go wake up my husband to help me with her, but what is he gonna do? He can't, you know, breastfeed for me. And I know you guys are probably like, or people are like, well then pump your milk. I have pumped, and she doesn't want to drink out of a bottle. She only will take the bottle after she's had the breast. But that night she was having none of it, and she didn't want, and she still doesn't want a pacifier. So I don't know, I was just like at my breaking point at that, you know, that night, because I had no sleep whatsoever. But I freaking pulled through. Nothing happened to her, nothing happened to me. Like, I don't know how I was able to stay awake and feed her as much as she wanted, and then go back to sleep like in 30-minute intervals. And then the next day I gave her to my husband after feeding her, and she fell asleep, and I just knocked out for almost 3 hours straight, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but it was a fucking like miracle for me to have that. And I felt good after that, and then I napped with her throughout the day, because she has her nights and her days mixed up. She'll sleep at night perfectly fine every 3 hours, and at night she's just up. So I've been trying to nap here and there with her, but last night was pretty good. She whined, but she wasn't hungry. She was just, I think she's having trouble passing gas. So that's why I haven't vlogged. That's why I haven't uploaded anything, because I am just a feeding machine right now. This is my first time breastfeeding, and it is not at all easy. I feel like a crazy person, just on zero sleep, and I feel a little guilty because I'm not spending as much time with Artemis, and it's really bothering me. But I've slowly, like yesterday and the day before, I've been coming out to the living room to breastfeed her and have her be around him, and he goes up to her and says sister and sister and sister, and that's it. And he'll try to touch her like hand, or try to touch her little tummy, and then he'll walk away. So, you know, I want him to know that I still love him, and that, you know, I'm still gonna be spending time with him. I just have his little sister as well. So I'm sorry guys, I didn't vlog as much during this pregnancy, during this, like, during my laboring or anything. I was going through the emotions, and I wanted to remain calm during my labor. It was really intense, and that's just how it goes. But anyways, let me get these groceries in the house, because I only have 20 minutes before my husband has to go pick up Artemis. So everything is like a clock. Everything has to be timed, and we'll get through it. I will get through it. I will see you guys in the next video.